Hi, Gems. How did the new moon in Sagittarius treat you? At the end of last week, right? I did put a reading out. The moon card actually itself showing up to represent that time period for you, and specifically in regards to your love life. Let's see if I can help you see these cards at all. In regards to your love life specifically, the moon card itself comes up. Much was not as it seems, in regards to your love life, especially maybe overall in general, if that sort of consumed the picture for you around the time of the new moon in Sag, which it is still that time, right? Just after, and that's what we're looking at. We're looking at this week following the new moon, the 10th through the 16th, and then I'll put mid-month readings up for you. So that energy of confusion, Gems, or for some of you it's confusions and anxiety surrounding a situation in your love life, but for others it's just as I said, you're just feeling like also a lot of Pisces energy here, maybe in regards to your love and work life for some. Scorpio energy, Sagittarius energy. But if it doesn't feel like confusion, it's certainly that all is not what it seems. Either you're trying to paint a picture for someone else to seem like you are in a place or that you're not, or vice versa, or both. In terms of your so that energy bleeds into the beginning of the week, and in terms of your business, career, work, job, finances, however you would look at the business portion of your reading, whatever that means to you, for you, you have the 5 of Cups. So for a lot of you, a loss, again, confusion, anxieties, something sitting in your subconscious eating away at you regarding a situation in your love life is actually then directly or indirectly affecting your work, right? Now, whereas some things are still unclear, coming into the beginning of the week, Gems, and you are sort of just relying on knowing that things will work out ultimately for the best, and relying on your intuition, trying to pay close attention to your dreams. I think a lot of you are. If you're not, there's a message here that could be particularly helpful for you at this time. Could really aid your work in the middle of the week, because it looks like some of you are ignoring your intuition. And again, I think it's maybe connected to what's going on in your love life, because you do have the Tower in the middle of the week, which is what I was going to say. Whereas some things still seem unclear, midweek there is either a really, you know, strong Scorpio energy showing up in terms of your love life, or in regards to your love life, or with that Tower moment there, you know, something is coming to light. If things were unclear how things were going to go between you and another person, or what they wanted, what you wanted, what was going to happen, you know, whether a question was going to be answered as a yes or no, you know, things are, whether or not someone was going to leave, whether or not someone was going to come back, the situations are coming to light, and shakeable foundations are being broken down, exposed, to be as weak as they may be. And then at the end of the week, though, you have this beautiful temperance energy, forgiveness coming through, adapting, a blending of opposites. Some of you, you know, that foundation is rocked and truths are exposed, but it's found that what you all want to rebuild is actually together, and some of you are deciding to, you know, expand, make an addition to your family, take 1 and 2 and make 3 with this symbolism showing up in the center of the Temperance card. But that's just for a few. That is certainly not for all. And that's you know, again, toward the end of the week, maybe moving into next, and I will have mid-month readings up for you all as well. Now, in regards to your love life, you're advised here, with the Ace of Feathers, noted as mental clarity and foundation. Again, talking about that foundation being shaken so that it can be questioned, so that it can be checked to see if, you know, if it needs to fall away, if it's really meant for you, if it, you know, in some cases, if it ever was. These are, you know, questions that have come up in, you know, the beginning of this month or in recent months, that have really come to a head around this new moon. And I think, you know, you're really aware of the questions you don't have answered about a person, a relationship, a situation. You can clearly see all the things you're in the dark about. As confusing as that, you know, may be, I may have tangled that up too much, but that's really how the moon card is for me. It just sort of goes around and around and folds in on itself. It's maybe my favorite. And also, I'll say, because it has this energy of there being divinity in the distortion, so being aware, you know, of all that we can't see, sure, and it's constant reminder of mystery itself, and, you know, both the dangers and the delights of mystery. And at certain spaces, when we just don't know, you know, which is the right way, we have to listen to synchronicities, and we have to rely on our intuition and tap into our subconscious. Again, I'll say, you know, there's the message here that using your intuition can certainly help with your business and your work as well. Because, and I do see this energy of you all, you know, not wanting to leave behind more than you lost. So for some, again, this situation is directly or indirectly connected to your love life. Your work situation is your business, whatever is your business situation. They're tangled up in your finances. And that may be why, you know, the advice card is that you all need a fresh perspective, or a need of a new perspective regarding regarding, you know, that situation in your love life. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic partner. I'm not sure if I've been thinking of it that way, so I may have made it sound that way. Not necessarily. Whatever is your love life, and then whatever is your business this week. And then we'll see. And, you know, this is sort of a nice test for these weekly readings. I did a new moon reading for you. I don't know if I mentioned that already. I did a new moon reading for you, gems, and it, you know, there were so many technical difficulties that reading just did not get edited and uploaded. It couldn't happen. So I imagine a lot of you are still feeling Mercury retrograde effects. You know, I've heard that shadow period can be as long as 2 weeks, right? Or I'm not 100% positive. But you also have the Hangman reverse, you know, another Pisces energy, and and another indication that you certainly need you need a fresh perspective. Maybe for some, you know, that's what this Tower moment is. A realization that you certainly need time away from someone. I feel like I've been saying that a lot lately, not to just gems, to all signs. And that's just, you know, that's what's happening. We're seeing where there's cracks in foundation, and in order to gain a fresh perspective that's truly independent of the other person and of any codependency, you know, just of being influenced by anyone, that means we need time alone. We have to sacrifice some time with others. At least, you know, the amount of time it takes to just meditate a time or two a day. To take that time in the morning, for instance, an example, to write and think about your dreams so that you can connect with your subconscious in that way. Again, it really can help with your work here. Because what I see as the advice card regarding your business is the 8 of water reverse, the 8 of shells in this deck. And there will be information about all these decks in the description of the video, the Radiant Rider-Waite, and then I'm using the SpirtSong Tarot deck by Paulina Cassidy. So the 8 of shells reverse, which is quest and renewal, is reversed. You know, this is talking about having trouble walking away, and you've got, you know, stuck energy here as well. So it really can be that, you know, you need to acknowledge how being stuck on this person, this situation, maybe mulling over the things that you can't see clearly and are confused about. For those of you who are having trouble just relying on the divine to guide you through the situation that you clearly cannot do all on your own, and taking up a lot of mental energy and space with that, you know, maybe the advice here regarding your business is to consider how much, you know, it's affecting your work, your business, your, again, career, money, whatever, all the above, or you know, school, what you're studying for a lot of you. Yeah, a lot of you. What you're passionate about. There's really this overwhelming message that gems this week, you all need a new perspectives in general in order to move forward and to create the beauty, the abundance, the life that you want. Some of you, for a few, again, I'm actually talking about wanting to be a mother. The Empress card shows up here for us as well. Wanting to create a family, be a mother, be a father, create that unit. But you know, for others, I'm talking about what you want to create in the world, what you want to give life to, what you feel inspired to share with others, planting those types of seeds, and then creating the abundance for yourself that you want. Now this is, you know, just a week that we're looking at here. A week when, again, you know, pay attention to your dreams, get in touch with your subconscious, write, make that time in the morning. Give yourself more time than you think to get back in touch with than you think you should to get back in touch with those dreams. You know, if you're someone who has trouble remembering them, give yourself a minute to think about it, right? First you're just describing one detail, and then you remember a couple, and it suddenly, you know, after a minute or two, sometimes it'll just hit you like a, you know, like an actual memory coming back to you. I mean, it is, right? It's you were just there. If you can, you know, it's a really good week for it. If you're seeking truth, if you know, again, are having trouble just relying on the divine to guide you through this the dark spots in your life, your blind spots about, you know, whomever you're involved with maybe, or the relationship that you've been involved with, then, you know, just rely on your subconscious to be able to calculate and do math that your conscious mind, of course, could never do. So you want to get in touch with it however you can. Again, you know, your dreams and writing is a great way, giving yourself time to just remember. Even if you don't, you know, exactly know the symbols, that's just a really strong message here, with Pisces energy showing up a couple of times and the moon representing you right off the bat. And then the High Priestess in reverse, and how not being able to move on and not wanting to leave behind more than you lost is leading you to you know, blocking your own intuitive knowing about your business midweek when you're going through this Tower moment. And that, you know, that can't be helping, that can only be contributing to your chaos. Know that, you know, the only things that will fall away, the only things, you know, that won't remain standing are the things that either, you know, were never for you or are no longer for you. And you do have the Death card as well. So 2 Scorpio cards, as I said. From the moon to the Tower and the High Priestess reversed, and then to the Death card and Temperance. So in terms of your business, now that's not, you know, I really don't think that that's, you know, the Tower moment is for your love life. That's something that you're feeling personally more. Not that, you know, your business isn't personal to you. A lot of you certainly is. But the Death card is in regards to your business life, your business world. So I think there's, you know, a revamping coming toward the end of this week. A lot of you are thinking about what you want to be different about your work, your business, the way you work, what you're focused on career-wise, how you want it to be different in 2019, and you're going to start making those changes sooner rather than later. Some of you are allowing something to fall away from the business because it's someone who is also connected to your love life, right? You know, it's someone you care about, friend, lover, partner of many years, something like that. You care about them, you love them, but, you know, if they're exiting your life in one respect, then you're not going to be working together anymore either. Something like that for some of you. They're very much overlapped and connected. But again, like I said, the overwhelming message here and advice is to, you know, gain a fresh perspective in order to create the beauty and abundance that you want in your life, and consider how blocking your own intuition, blocking your own higher callings, your own higher self calling to you, attempting to guide you, is negatively affecting whatever you consider your business at this time. So we'll stop there before it gets too long. Though there are certainly things here that we could dig into a little bit deeper, gems, but I do hope that as it stands, it helped. It offered some insight, gave you something that you didn't have when you came to the reading. I hope you will make wise choices moving forward, and I do thank you for being here and liking and subscribing. I really appreciate that. Welcome, Lunartics. And you can use the links below to order a private reading from me. You are scheduled as soon as you make your payment. And you are also more than welcome to email me at lunartickstarot@gmail.com. Sorry about the ads. And I love you, Gems, and I will post a mid-December 2018 reading for you very soon.